Sister said you've got to come back in 2 weeks to outpatients. You're lucky not to be lying in intensive care.
That's only this and bruised ribs.
Yeah, did they check your head for a brain as well?
Come on, babe. It wasn't supposed to turn out like this.
You don't say.
I don't know how I'm going to manage when I have to get undressed, you know, or go to the toilet.
Well, I'm sure your mate Eddie will be only too pleased to help out.
I have to warm his hands up first. You're annoyed, aren't you?
Thank you, Mr. Brain of Britain.
Come on, Maz.
Look, don't Maz me. You've caused yourself a load of problems by getting involved in someone else's business.
I saved the kid's life.
But you could have got yourself killed.
I know.
Better a live coward than a dead hero. And as for that family Eddie Banks was fighting with, they need locking up.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Did the police arrest them all?
Well, we decided not to give the police the full story.
You're joking.
Well, it's simpler that way.
A boy was nearly run over. You've broken your arm, bruised a rib.
Look, I don't want to go near any courts. All that questioning. Look, it might all go against Eddie. He could end up in real number. Look, it's better left as it is.
Oh, and is Eddie Banks going to run the pizza parlour for you as well?
No. Could do a bit of a handle.
Yeah, well, I'm not running the pizza parlour.
No, I don't mean run the place. I could just do it a bit of a hand with the kids, you know.
I don't know what to do with you sometimes. I could hit you, you know.
I'm sorry.
I just hope it's all over.
It is.
Is it? The last thing we need is you being dragged into some kind of vendetta.
Jimmy, are you in there?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You don't have to keep checking up on me, you know. There are some things I have to do on my own.
Do you think I enjoy it?
I think I enjoy what these drugs are doing to me. I hate you.
It's good you feel like that.
It's not me, don't love, when am I? It's someone else doing all these horrible things to you.
I know that, love.
Sometimes, you know, on a good day I think, I don't need these anymore. I can see what they've done to us and I want to pack them in, but then I just can't. I can't control it.
Packing in any bad habits, aren't we? It's all down to willpower.
I've tried to pack in smoking for the past 25 years, haven't I, eh? What hope have I got with this stuff?
Do you really mean it? When you say you want to pack the drugs in?
Yeah. Well, I do now. But then the feeling comes over me again. Get the smack, get the smack. Nagging away like some old fishwife.
Hey, I hope you don't mean like me.
No, you know I don't. I don't know what I would have done without you. I don't deserve you.
I know you did. We need to get out. Do you like we did in the old days? Go dancing or something?
Yeah. Get me flares and me tank top out in a minute, shall I?
Trying to help.
I know, love. We haven't got the money.
Oh, full marks for observation. Jimmy, we can afford a drink. Say down the Legion once a week.
The Legion? I thought you were trying to cheer me up.
Well, we need to do something. It'll do us good. Jimmy, we need a break from all this bickering. There's other things going on in our lives. We need to stay in touch with them. And keep your mind off drugs.
Yeah. Hey, Jack. Any chance of lending us?
No, not a penny. Now let's get to work.
Oh, I was just going to ask if you were struggling to join the bus queue this morning.
I'm on a late day, but I'm not feeling too good, and I was wondering if you could phone in sick for me.
You're beginning to sound like Max.
Ah, it lives.
Thank you, Max. That's all I needed.
You'd only have to say I wasn't well and I'll be in next week.
Oh, you're not well?
I've got a bit of a headache.
A bit of a headache.
Well, to be honest, I'm shattered. I now know I'm not cut out for manual work.
You'll have to go in.
You won't get paid.
I'll get sick pay, won't I? Won't I?
Companies don't have to be so sympathetic these days. There's too many people waiting in line to fill your shoes.
Will you phone in for me, please?
You did so well in your first week. I mean, it'll get easier the more you do it.
Not that bad a job, is it?
But I'll probably be doing the same thing in 2 or 3 years. I feel absolutely drained.
That's normal. You go to work, you get tired, you go to bed, you wake up, you're still tired, so you go to work again. It's called life.
We all do it, Penny.
Well, some of us do, Max. If you had your way, you'd substitute the work bit for hanging around.
No, that was the old Max. This is the new turbo version. Come on, Penny, this is a new dawn. Barry Grant's found you a new flat, you've got a job. Now, look, I'll put matchsticks in your eyes, and then from there on in, it's plain sailing.
Barry Grant. Do you know he asked me on a date?
Oh, yeah, he asks every woman.
Oh, well, that makes me feel really special. Suppose I'd better get a move on.
There you go. You'll feel wonderful once you've retired. All right, Jim. Hey, do us a favour, mate. Any chance of you giving an auntie up me clean your man's place up at the weekend?
I'm knackered, son.
Oh, look, Gail. It'll take your mind off things.
I'll see how I feel today. See you.
Yes, see ya.
See ya.
That would have been ideal for him. Get his mind off drugs.
Well, that's what I thought. Any news on when they're going to sentence him?
Oh, yeah. Didn't tell you anything.
Do you think he'll go down?
Well, I'm preparing myself for the worst. Anything less than that's a bonus.
I was thinking of asking him out for a pint one night. What do you think? I'll take him out and keep an eye on him.
I'd appreciate it. Yeah. See you, love.
See you, Jack.
Hey, Sinbad.
Yeah?
Are you and your friend Mandy doing anything tonight?
Well, nothing special, no. Don't think we're going to the country cottage this weekend.
How'd you fancy coming round to ours? I mean, nothing fancy, you know, just a bit of a get-together, a drink and a bussy.
Sounds great, yeah. See what Mandy thinks.
Oh, Grace. Do you know, I think this would be really good for Jimmy, you know, to have a few friends around. Do us all good. See you, love.
Leave it with me, Jack. Hi, Mick. What have you been doing to yourself?
Long story, son.
He's been putting his nose in where he shouldn't be.
I'll fill you in later.
Hooray! Here he is. Hero of the hour.
You'll give him a big head.
Oh, he did well there.
Yep, could have been 2 broken arms. Then who's going to bath him?
I'll put a rotor up on the door. So what happened? Give us the juicy details. Was it the old 1, 2? Know what I mean, Harry?
It's been blown up out of all proportion, honest.
Here, sit down.
Thanks, girl.
Ooh, that looks nasty.
Oh, it's my ribs that are worse. They kill me. Especially if I cough or laugh or breathe deeply.
Hey, old luck, Marianne. At least for a few weeks, you know. Go on then, tell us.
Got there with me, Andy's. All right, Eddie.
Hey, Mick. Just wanted to come and say a real thanks for what you did.
I'm dead sorry about all this, but, well, if you hadn't done what you did, don't really want to think about it. He's a real hero, isn't he?
That's absolutely right.
Do you really think it's a good idea leaving the police, Anthony?
Yeah, well, it's all over now, isn't it, Eddie?
I hope so. And Egg. You won't forget this.
Thanks again, Mick.
Oh, and thanks for backing us with the story. I knew the busies. There we go.
No sweat.
See you.
See ya. Bye.
Oh, don't you feel for them, eh?
Nah, he's a good lad, that Eddie.
Oh, hello. What's this? Are you checking up on me?
No, not at all. Just thought I'd escort you home, that's all.
Really?
Yeah, and to see if you fancied eating out tonight. For free.
For free?
Absolutely. Put it all down to research. Well, see what the other restaurants have to offer, check out the opposition, and put it all down as expenses against tax. One of the benefits of being self-employed. Listen, I don't suppose your mum and dad are babysit.
No, you're out of luck. Mum just told me they're out tonight. Mum wants to take Dad's mine off our local Bible bashers.
Pity. Oh, well, doesn't matter. We can always leave it to another night.
Our cleaner turned up yet.
Oh, Carol? No sign of her.
Well, if she doesn't make an appearance, she won't get paid.
I suppose you're right, really.
Tricia, I've got something for you. It's from Margaret. Isn't the one she sent me?
Oh, great. Is she well?
Yeah, and have her Derek.
Good.
Right, I'll see you then.
Oh, Beth, I don't suppose you'd be free tonight.
I haven't planned anything.
So, how do you fancy babysitting? We pay you, of course.
Yeah, okay then. I could do with the piece. I've got loads of revision to do. And I could do with the money as well.
Great, well, I'll sort out a time later then.
Okay. Alright, see you then.
Bye. They are sorted. Do you know, I amaze myself sometimes.
You amaze me all the time.
So, where should we go then? Somewhere very upmarket, I think.
Hi.
Very...
All right, Max, Pat.
Hello.
Oh, while you're here, you can give these to Penny. They're about the zone tickets for the buses. She carries on getting taxis every day. She'll end up broke. Great, thanks.
That's very good of you.
No problem. So, how's your new cleaner shaping up?
Well, actually, she hasn't turned in today for some reason.
Reliable, eh? Well, I don't want to say I told you so, but,
I don't suppose you'd...
Max, want me to fill in, do you?
What do you see? I want Patricia to take things easy, and I'm up to my eyes in work, and the house really does need cleaning.
Still haven't got over you knocking me back at the interview.
Maybe we were a bit rash.
All right, then. I'll help out, seeing as you're desperate.
Thank you.
Right? No time like the present. Should we get off?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't mind me bringing the little fella, do you?
No, not at all.
Great, come on.
It's a bit of a bind, this loan business every month, isn't it?
Any idea how much there is?
Well, it's going to leave us both short, but at least it brings us up to date with the repayments. I'll pay this in this afternoon, and then there's only 55 months to go.
Your mum gave me an extra £5 for her keep. I didn't want to take it, but...
Well, look, if she wants to give it, then let her. Makes her happy.
Here. Take this.
Hey, it's all right, love.
No, please, I've got a babysitting job tonight.
No way. This is our debt.
Yeah, honestly, love, you've got enough to pay for on your course without putting money into this loan.
Well, if you get real stuck, you're going to have to let me help. I'm going up to revise.
I know it's going to take you longer doing up your mum's place while you're putting money into this as well.
Well, it's going to put me back a bit.
But you can stay here as long as it takes. Don't worry about what our Rachel says. Your mum's welcome.
Thanks, man. I owe you one.
No, you don't. So, have you thought what you'll do once the place is ready?
How do you mean?
When are you going to move in with her?
Oh, God, one step at a time. Just made up to have her back.
I'm really pleased for you.
Hey, how do you fancy going out tonight?
You're kidding, aren't you? Or you're planning to rob a bank this afternoon?
It won't cost anything. We've been invited to Jimmy and Jackie Corkill's. Bit of a foursome.
I don't know.
What about it being a foursome?
No, it's... Jimmy Corker. He's a drug addict, isn't he? He broke in next door.
Yeah, I know, but... Well, he's an old mate of mine. We go back. And I know he's been a diffie, but... Well, it was more for Jackie than Jimmy. I mean, come on. That will do you good, and we won't be late.
All right, we'll go then.
Yes, nice one.
Right. I better get going. Do you know, this place is spotless.
Yeah, I must admit, she's thorough.
Yep, I think you may have made the wrong appointment. Does a much better job than Carol.
I made the wrong appointment.
I do believe I wanted to employ Bev.
Ever thought of becoming a politician?
It does make you feel like staying at home and admiring the place, doesn't it? No, Bev, you've done an excellent job to this house.
Oh, thanks very much.
No, thank you very much.
It's money well spent. This standard will have to be maintained.
Oh, thanks a lot. I mean, I wasn't doing this, you know, to get the job permanent, like, but if you're offering, we do need the money.
Well,
You should have taken me on in the first place, shouldn't you? Anyway, we better get going. Ron will be waiting for us.
Yes.
Come on, you. Hey? Well then, bye, Pat. See you on Monday.
Right.
Bye.
Thanks. See ya.
Thank you once again.
Why couldn't you just tell her she'd misunderstood you? We already have a cleaner.
Well, I thought you might have helped me out. But we couldn't let her down again, not after her helping us like that.
Well, don't blame me, it was you who asked her in. Just hope you can think of a decent way to get rid of Carol. Just what do you think you're doing?
I was seeing if I could manage to drive. It's no good with this thing.
What is it? Do you really enjoy hospital food or something? You'll kill yourself.
Look, I've got to keep the business going, haven't I? I can't just pack in the deliveries.
Well, you're going to have to till your arm gets better.
Oh, please, babe, don't give me another lecture.
Look, don't worry about the money you lose. I can afford to give you some more.
I know, and thanks, but I hate taking it off you. And, I like to keep my family myself.
Oh, listen to my man. Hurt your male macho pride, will it?
Now then,
Right, sir.
Carol's just been telling me about your heroics. Do you really think it's a good idea getting involved with the banks and their problems?
At last, someone who agrees with me.
I had to give a hand, son. There was a kid involved.
Kids these days. You get kids now who are murderers, don't you?
Banks isn't a murderer.
Well, that was just luck. He could have been.
Look, the banks seem like decent enough people, but their lad must have been out of control. I mean, kids are different these days. I mean, all right, we weren't angels when we were little, but at least we had respect for our elders and that.
Also, we just lock up all the Scallies and throw away the keys. Is that your solution, Sin?
I haven't got any answers, but who has?
And will you tell them it's ridiculous to try and drive in this state as well?
I'm stuck for me deliveries, aren't I?
Well, I could do with a few, Bob. I'll do them for you.
Well, thanks, Sin, but I couldn't afford to take you on, mate. And me and Carl are just going to have to manage between us somehow.
Okay. I'll, see you later then.
See you, Sin. Yeah, that's a thought. Well, I think Carol can drive. I could ask her to do it.
Carol to the rescue again, huh?
Yeah, no, I don't know what I'd do without her. She even said that she'd help more with the kids. That's good of her, isn't it?
Yeah. Great.
There he is.
Oh, look at the poor thing all on his own.
He'll have mates soon enough.
What's happened? Nothing, love. We just thought we'd take it out for tea. It's a special treat. Well, couldn't you wait down the road or something? I feel right if you have my mum and dad pick me up from school.
You can choose where you want to go, son.
I don't think I'm that hungry. Well, we better work up an appetite first then, haven't we? At the bowling alley.
Come on, son. Me and you can show your mum a few fancy moves then, eh?
Hey, never mind that. You just watch me and learn. Oh, hello. What can I get you?
Nothing, thanks. I just thought I'd come round and see if you were all right.
Why shouldn't I be?
Well, I've just been round to Max and Patricia Farnham's and they're relying on you to turn up.
Oh, God, I forgot. I've been helping Mick out with the kids and that.
Anyway, Max, I wasn't very pleased with you not turning up, but fortunately, I was there. Went through the place like a dose of salt, and everything's sparkling now.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they seem really impressed. In fact, asked me to stay on. Anyway, gotta go. Go and do the tea. See you later.
Very busy, aren't we?
Bev's just been in. On about me not turning up to clean the Farnhams.
You want to watch out for that Maxie Farnham. He's a bit of a stickler about that sort of thing. Bloody arm.
Hey, he doesn't frighten me. I can handle Maxie Farnham.
All right, Max.
I'm sorry to hear about your accident.
You know.
I was looking for Carol Salter.
Oh, right. Oh, she's not here. She's not been here all day. She's, sick. Flu or something, you know.
Oh, right. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll catch you next week.
Right. She'll be really sorry that she missed you.
Bye-bye.
See you, Max. Maxie Farnham doesn't frighten me. Get out.
Oh, hey, Mick. I could end up losing that job. I'm going to have to do some creeping now.
Hiya. Oh, thanks for coming. Come in.
You all right? Right, yeah.
Lovely. Thanks very much. Let's take a count. I'm glad you could come. Well, thanks for asking. I'm running a bit late. I've got some sausage rolls in the oven. Would you just go in the living room? I'll be with you in a minute.
Is Jimmy not here?
No, not yet. He must have been held up somewhere, you know. I'm sure he won't be long.
Right. It's obvious she needs company.
Well, must be very difficult for her.
Did you make the payment on the loan?
Yeah, that's funny, though. I went round with the money, but he wouldn't take it off me. Said I'm not handling the debt anymore. Said someone will be in touch.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Sit down. Would you like a drink?
I got any lager?
Yeah?
I'll just have a lemonade if that's all right.
Right.
Telly busters it, Jack?
What?
Telly, has it gone in for repairs?
How do you mean? Oh, God. He's flogged it. Like the video.
Oh, sorry.
Sometimes I feel I'm the only one with a husband like him.
Plenty around, believe me.
Let's get you those drinks.
Come on, lad, he's up. He'll never be as big as your dad.
That's what he's worried about.
Never had places like this when I was your age.
Was this back when they put kids up chimneys?
My mum and dad took us to this cafe in Rill. Dead posh, they thought it was. And they wouldn't let us talk all the way through the meal. Felt like one of those monks in a silence order.
You make up for it now, though, don't you?
I'm just going to the toilet. Lee, if all this stuff about the K shows is still on your mind, there's no